Thank you. What were you saying now?
So when we were talking about prohibiting offenses like the misdemeanor, the first degree, and the felonies that prohibit people, there are mechanisms in which people can restore their rights.
So they can still get their gun rights back.
Yeah, so they're neither fast, cheap, nor easy. So the first option would be a pardon, seeking a
governor's pardon.
Yeah, it's usually like a 4 or 5 year process, no guarantee, and costs are associated with that. If you're convicted of an offense that's a state law crime that's prohibiting under state law and only state law,
only state law, not federal law.
Yeah, and that's pretty rare, honestly. Like I'd have to go look at the code to tell you like this offense qualifies for that. But there are mechanisms you can obtain relief through the courts and the state system, but it's only under state law. It doesn't deal with the federal stuff. 6105, there's provisions about that. And then there's Second Amendment as applied challenges in the federal court system, where you walk into court, you're basically saying like, look, this prohibition as applied to me is unconstitutional. So in the Third Circuit, where Pennsylvania is, the seminal case on it was Binderup versus the Attorney General. There were 2 plaintiffs in that. One was convicted of corruption of a minor. The other, I think it was, I can't remember if it was carrying a firearm without a license or if it was a DUI offense. I think it was carrying a firearm without a license. They petitioned the court for relief from those and ultimately won. When I was practicing law full time, we did one for an individual who was convicted of forging a window tint exemption, which was a misdemeanor of the first degree here in Pennsylvania. So that one we won at the trial court, and the government didn't appeal it.
Federal court?
Yeah, in federal court. And then there were 2 others. There was Holloway, which we ended up losing at the Third Circuit. He was convicted of a DUI at the highest rate, so misdemeanor of the first degree.
Misdemeanor first degree.
There was
because that's probably the most common M1 that I see all the time is second DUI.
Yeah, and most people have no idea.
For the rest of their lives, they're not allowed to have a firearm?
Yeah, and most people have no idea, because when you plead, especially if you plead guilty, like they don't tell you that during the colloquy that you're giving up your firearms rights.
It's not mentioned anywhere.
Right, so you need a lawyer who understands this stuff.
Right.
And then there was another interesting one that we lost that was a federal felony. An individual was convicted of making a false statement on their tax return.
And that was a misdemeanor?
No, that was a federal felony. The Supreme Court declined a cert petition on that recently. That and Holloway as well. So
Holloway was not picked up by Supreme Court, so someone with 2 DUIs is basically screwed?
For right now, yeah. Short of a pardon.
Short of a pardon.
Anyway. There's a lot of stuff.
I need 10 3-minute lawyer sessions for this.
Strong advocacy, proven results. Your trusted legal partner in Delaware County, Pennsylvania. Visit us at latoisonlaw.com for more information.